Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Brian Horror, not horror, so don't get it twisted, boo. Hi guys, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys had an amazing Halloween. I hope you guys saw the blue moon and stayed safe, ate lots of candy and a lot of amazing food, or whatever you did. I hope you had a fun. I certainly did not, but I'm not gonna be talking about that. Anyways guys, welcome to a new episode of Where Are They Wednesdays, where I talk about a missing person case that interests me, or a case that I feel like has not had enough coverage, or something that just I cannot stop thinking about. You know, sometimes there's those cases that you're just like, damn, you know, like you just want to know what's next, what happens, and you just want to know updates and updates and updates. So I'm gonna be going over a case today, and yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. It's gonna be a short one, you guys. Unfortunately, this case is a little fresh. It's a most recent case. It's not like a really old case. Unfortunately, it is a cold case, but there is not enough coverage on this case, so I had to do this video because I feel like there has to be more coverage on this case. There has not been enough media, there's not enough YouTube videos, enough articles online, so I thought this was very important to bring to light. So today we are going to be going over the case of Daniel Octavio Gallardo. Daniel was actually 19 years old at the time of his disappearance. He went missing on October 28 of 2016, but was not reported missing until October 29 of 2015. Daniel is Hispanic. His height is around 5'6". He does weigh approximately around 130 pounds. He has brown eyes and brown hair. Octavio also distinctively has two tattoos that are very easily to be seen. He has a tattoo of his last name Gallardo on his left lower arm, and on his right arm he actually has the name Rosalinda tattooed. Daniel had recently gotten hired at a company named Rock and Rose Incorporation, which is basically a landscaping company. It was a new job for him, and which was actually located in Truckee, California, which is where Daniel is from. He left his hometown of Truckee, California on October the 26th to drive to Reno, Nevada, where his cousins actually lived at his house, and got there on October 27th. He was going to be staying with his cousin for a while because he was going to start this new job with his cousin. Reno, Nevada is only 30 miles, I believe, north from Truckee, California, where Daniel is from. So he did stay at his cousin's house. He was also going to be staying for a while because I did read on the article that he did have a court case to attend on November the 5th. He did have a DUI, so he was set to appear in court on November 5th. But unfortunately never attended because he actually went missing on October the 28th, 2015, and wasn't heard from or seen anymore. The last time that there was any activity on his debit card was around 1:45 p.m. on October the 28th at a gas station in Truckee, California, a Chevron. And it's not really clearly said if there's CCTV footage of him, but I mean the card does show history of him, you know, from what it looks like, purchasing gas and maybe like some snacks inside. The last time that there was any activity on his cell phone was actually around 2 p.m. that same day, which was when he contacted his high school girlfriend because they were texting back and forth. I will try to insert some of the text messages in the video right now if I can go ahead and find those, so I will do so right now. And from what it looks like in the text messages, he was telling his girlfriend, you know, that he was kind of annoyed with his cousin at the time. Something was happening between them. I'm not really so sure. Something about, like, I don't know. I really can't be so sure and say what it was, but he was like talking to his girlfriend, expressing that he was kind of annoyed with his cousin. And it's not until like around 2 p.m. is when like they last have any contact with Daniel. And basically he goes missing from them. He never showed up to work, which was very weird of him because his family says that he was very responsible and would always show up to work on time. He has not been seen ever since. And this is where the case goes cold. So the first lead in this case was when they located Daniel's car almost nearly a year later. They located his car October 6th of 2016. His car was located 40 miles north of Truckee, California. It was located in a really odd spot. It was basically located in the middle of a forest. And one thing that people find very suspicious is that, by the way, I didn't even mention before I go any further, his car was actually a 2012 Nissan Altima in the color white. It was the coupe version and the car was lowered. So the thing that's really weird about this case was the location of his car. Where his car was located, there was basically a path that led to where his car was found, but the path was very rocky. It was very off-road, and since his car was really lowered, it was actually really weird and suspicious that they found his car right there, because he did pride himself on his car. So I'm pretty sure anybody that would pride themselves on their car, they would never decide to take their, sedan, which is not a car that is usually meant for off-roading. He could have easily damaged his tires, could have like scratched his car, his paint. The fact that they found it in the middle of a forest is actually really suspicious, but he did, in the text messages, had told his girlfriend that he was going to be going off and exploring on his own, so it is a possibility that he did drive his car there. And at one point he did contact his girlfriend. He tried calling, and when she picked up, he did say hello, but in the middle of trying to speak to her, the phone immediately cuts off. And this was kind of debunked in a way, because I did see another YouTube channel by the name of Explore With Us. I do like that YouTube channel. They did actually go and investigate where they found Daniel's car, and they did say that where the location was, there was hardly any signal or any reception on the phone. So it seemed like he had to hike a little bit up in the forest in order to get some signal, because they did also hike up, that YouTube channel that went to go explore, they did hike up a little bit, and they did get to reach a little bit of bars, and when they called, the car like dropped immediately almost. So they're speculating that he must have hiked a little bit when he said that he was going to go off and venture on his own, and that's when he tried to contact his girlfriend, and the call drops. And when they did find his car, by the way, located in the middle of the forest, there was no sign of Daniel. Police also state that there was no evidence that made them believe that there was foul play in this case. His family says that Daniel was very responsible, so it was really weird for him not to show up to work, and he was not considered a runaway, because his family did say that he had never ever ran away before, and even the days leading to his disappearance, he had no signs that he was planning to run away. I do feel like this case is really weird just because of the fact of where they found his car in the middle of like the forest. I don't have any information about like if they DNA'd or they fingerprinted the car, so that's actually must be like classified, because I haven't been able to find anything on the internet. I hope that they are going to fingerprint the car to maybe see if maybe somebody drove his car there, or if there's anything. I don't know if they found his cell phone in the car, his wallet, or anything. There's no like a lot of information yet online, so there's not really a lot I can just jump off of. This is all the information that I gathered, unfortunately, but I did know for sure that this was super important for me to talk about, because not a lot of people are talking about this case, and this is really weird. If you guys have any information, of course, that could lead to his whereabouts, of course I'm going to throw the information over here, and as well as in my description box down below, so you guys can go ahead and check that out. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Once again, subscribe to my channel, you guys. We're almost at 100 subscribers. I would appreciate the support here on my channel. I love you guys so much, and please stay safe out there, and I will be seeing you guys on my next video. Bye guys.